Progressivism, America's nicest city. I'm Mark Stewart, and this is the Daily Fire for July 5th. So it is San Francisco, once a gem of a city, maybe America's absolute best, that has been sunk by one thing. Not the economy, not the environment, not some influx of types of people or outgrowth. No, it's being hurt by liberalism. Now, I'll use the term progressives because that's what they like, and liberals once upon a time. Liberalism, both those terms used to have nice meanings. Now, it's hard to tell what liberal means, but progressive, meaning anything goes. Standards thrown out the window. That is what is afflicting San Francisco. And it has caused people to stay away from the city because of its tolerance for the homeless, and for its tolerance for criminals, and its tolerance for drug users who might have homes but choose to stay out on the street, and leave garbage, and leave needles, and leave of late feces for someone else to dispose of. Oh, it's all fine. We are tolerant of all peoples. I'm sorry. We should be tolerant of standards. We should be respecting them. And every people can uplift itself to a standard of civility, a standard of sanitation in this case, and I'd like a standard of American culture. Progressives don't seem to care about American culture. I do. An American Medical Association, that's not the AMA, but an association that meets in San Francisco every 3 or 4 years, has canceled its next convention, citing crime and the medical problems on the streets of San Francisco. Way to go. I am indebted to Deneen Borelli for pointing out this article, but I want to add the take that the broken windows theory is true. It's that when you see buildings with broken windows that go unfixed, it breeds more breaks, more lawlessness, more disregard for society's standards. San Francisco's leaders have unfortunately had this for almost 50 years. Okay, I lived in Berkeley for 5.5 of those years, and Berkeley had its problems too. I never liked going into San Francisco completely. There's a refreshingness being in the seaside, being on the hilltops, trolley cars, lots of neat things. But what a shame to have it tarnished by, again, bad government. Okay? They could clean this up instantly if there was a will. So, let me invite this medical group or any association that wants to have a wholesome visit to Connecticut. How about it? Have your next conference in Hartford or New London or New Haven or Stanford. Take a side trip to New York or Boston. Nicely done. And know that you're not going to be afflicted with medical waste on the streets, feces that are going to smell things up. You're going to have a well-supported time here in Connecticut. It'll get even better starting in 2019 with hopefully this next governor to even push in areas that we haven't pushed enough on. I urge everyone to be pushers for standards. We don't have to say, oh, it's been lost, we can't get him back. Yes, we can. We have standards. We can get back to those standards. It's not hard. It takes will. It's not beyond us. Let's get him back. I'm Mark Stewart, and I've got your back.